I think in the meantime, people know that Connecticut's an amazing place to be. That's why they're moving here. And Newtown's an amazing place to be, Dan, and I'm really proud to be with you today. And Mitch, do I get to introduce you?
I guess you do.
Well, come on and tell us what the legislature's going to do.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you very much. Mitch Bolinsky. I'm a representative for Newtown in the State House, District 106. And I've always been a lover of Newtown. But right now, what's happening in our community and what's happening in Connecticut in general, but really happening here, is this influx of interest in real estate and in commercial development. And the governor was right, as was Dan. This community is one giant green space. This is a place of peace. This is a place where people can feel safe, where we've got wonderful police, a wonderful police force. This has been dramatic, the way real estate has started to move in Newtown, and I credit all Connecticut realtors for being able to keep up with it. Most of them are working 7 days a week because Newtown is the perfect community to plant yourself between the two metropolises, and we happen to be in a state that is right now safe, relatively safe in this really crazy COVID time. The governor has provided good, solid leadership in keeping us with a low infection rate and also being responsive to our community. At the very early stages of this, he was listening, and when Newtown spoke, he actually listened, and we in Newtown had input into changes in policy. We relaxed, not relaxed, but we did a little bit of a carve out so that, you know, our breweries, especially the two new ones in town, had the ability to, you know, move their operations outside, but they have flourished locally. The governor has been responsive to us, and, you know, he deserves a word of thanks for that. Newtown is a great place. For anybody that has not visited this town, I welcome you. Please come and take a look and see why everybody wants to come to Newtown now. Thank you very much. What Dan and the governor just said is I want to attest to the truth of that. As a four-term member of the legislature, and having spent 8 years on the Appropriations Committee, the 2019 budget that came from this man's office and eventually worked its way through the legislature, it did not touch our municipal aid, and most importantly, it did not touch our state-supplied educational cost-sharing dollars. In 4 budgets that I've presided over in appropriations, that's the first time this has happened, that we didn't have to hold our breath, kick and scream, and carry on like a bunch of maniacs to get our fair share back. So I hate to make this a love fest, but thank you. That's all I have to say.